So, from what I hear, Trump has issued a serious threat to Hamas. Let's check this out, shall we? I was going to do the whole hour, but, nah. Come on.
Yes, please. Please.
On Jack Smith's report.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. It's good to see you again. Two questions about Syria and the ongoing war in Gaza. About Syria, the Pentagon disclosed last month the U.S. has some 2,000 troops in Syria. That's almost double the number initially we were told of 900. Will you keep that troop capacity the same upon taking
Well,
over?
I won't tell you that because it's part of a military strategy, but I will say it was Turkey. Turkey's been after that country in different names and different forms and shapes for 2,000 years. Those people that went in are from Turkey. And President Erdogan is a friend of mine. He's a guy I like, respect. I think he respects me also. He's the one that didn't go after certain people after I requested that he not. You know who I'm talking about, the Kurds. I don't know how long that's going to, because they're natural enemies. They hate each other. But he didn't do that yet. And he didn't do it in the past also. He started and I said, please don't do that, and he didn't do it. So, but if you look at what happened with Syria, Russia was weakened, Iran was weakened, and he's a very smart guy. And he sent his people in there through different forms and different names, and they went in and they took over, and that's the way it is.
Sorry, do you have concerns about HTS taking control of
By the way, I
Syria?
have the envoy here. Is that in the back? Standing with my son, Eric, is Steve Woodcoff, who's just got back from the Middle East, and he's done a fantastic job. He's a great deal maker. I said, what we need there is...
What's this whole thing going on with Greenland, by the way? Didn't his son go to Greenland? Is the U.S. looking to, I don't know, buy Greenland? Or is it, I don't... Then I heard this, I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw this one thing they were saying that Trump wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Is Canada going to become the 51st state? Like, what's going on here? Are they going to split it all up? You know what I mean? Was it like 4? They got provinces up there? I forgot. But anyway. Okay. So much is going on right now.
a deal maker because nobody makes a deal. We have people that understand where the rivers are and where the meets and bounds are, but they can't talk. They can't make deals. Steve's done a great job. I just want to thank you, Steve. You've been working endlessly for months, and he's working specifically on the hostages, trying to get them back.
My second question is, Hamas
Steve, come up for a second. Maybe you might want to say a couple of words.
Sir,
I didn't-
Hamas released another hostage.
I didn't know Steve was going to be here, actually.
Neither did I.
He's done a fantastic job, and it's a dangerous job, too, and we appreciate it. He didn't know about this kind of danger and the other deal-making he does. Now he sees a lot of big danger. Come on up, Steve.
Mr. President, can I ask you a second part of that? Hamas
Yeah,
released
just one
another
second.
hostage video.
I'm going to give you a little report on the hostages, if I can. Steve? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Wow. Well, I think we're making a lot of progress, and I don't want to say too much because
Okay.
I think they're doing a really good job back in Doha. I'm leaving tomorrow back to go to Doha, but I think that we've had some really great progress, and I'm really hopeful that by the inaugural, we'll have some good things to announce on behalf of the president. I actually believe that we're working in tandem in a really good way, but it's the president, his reputation, the things that he has said that are driving this negotiation, and so hopefully it'll all work out and we'll save some lives.
Trump's got a different tie on. He's always got the red or that blue.
I believe we've been on the verge of it. I don't want to discuss sort of what's delayed it. There's no point to be negative in any way. But I think it's the president, his stature, what he said he expects, the red lines he's put out there. That's driving this negotiation. I'm going back probably either this evening or tomorrow night.
Are you confident it will be deal before January 20th, or is that something that's likely to happen? If there's a deal even at all, we've been hearing this now for the better part of.
I know. I would say.
They better be.
Right. I would say that the president is exasperated. I don't want to talk for him, but look, I don't know anyone who delegates better than President Trump. He gives us a lot of authority to speak on his behalf, and he exhorts us to speak emphatically. And emphatically means you better get it. You better do this, because the alternative.
Do you think they're waiting for President Trump to take office?
No, I think they heard him loud and clear. Better get done by the inaugural.
But when you say all hell
Before I take office.
that all hell must be paid if they don't release the hostages.
Do I have to define it for you? Look, all
No, I know
hell
you're not
will
gonna
break out.
telegraph
If those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
Can you elaborate?
And it will not be good for Hamas, and it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is. And they should have given them back a long time. They should have never taken them. There should have never been the attack of October 7th. People forget that. But there was, and many people are killed. They're no longer hostages.
That was some sick stuff, man. And I remember I was watching Ben Shapiro. Shapiro was showing a lot of the footage, and he was basically, he kept saying, like, you must understand this and see this. So I'm showing us. You have to understand the amount of evil and everything and what's going on over there. So I don't know the full history of both sides. I know they both got bodies on both sides before y'all start arguing in the comments about everything. But that was sick. When I saw that girl walking, in the back of her pants were full of blood, and I was like, oh my God. And some of the stuff I couldn't even watch. Like some of the stuff I was like, nah, I can't watch this footage. I've already seen plenty of sick things on Live Leak when that was around years ago, and I've had my fill of gore. So real gore, you know what I mean? So yeah, like it's horrible. So me as a human being on this planet, I just want all the fighting to stop. You know what I mean?
I have people from Israel and others calling, begging me to get, we had also people there from the United States, just so you know. They're holding some so-called hostages from the U.S. But I've had mothers come to me and fathers crying, can I get the body of their son back? Can I get the body of their daughter back? That beautiful girl where they threw her in the car, pulled her by her ponytail and threw her in the car like she was a sack of potatoes. I said, what happened?
She might have been
to her?
the one, I don't
Sir,
know.
she's dead. Like a 19, 20-year-old beautiful girl.
I was sick.
And the way they treated her. And I just say it this very simply. Steve's got a job to do. He's a great guy, great negotiator, great person. They respect him over there already. It's what we needed over there. We have people that know everything about the Middle East, but they can't speak properly. They don't know. He's a great negotiator. That's what I needed. I could have sent that gentleman right over there, Hussein. He's a great negotiator. There are people, they're rare. Great negotiators are very rare, like a great surgeon. But we have the right person. But I tell this, I don't want to hurt the negotiation.
Yeah.
If the deal isn't done before I take office, which is now going to be 2 weeks, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
Thank you, Mr.
You've
President.
done a great job.
Thank you.
Wow. Good Lord. Please give up those hostages. We don't need any more killing. Oh, God, man. Yeah, good negotiators, I'm sure, is like a surgeon because you have to be precise. Certain intricacies and how to speak to this person versus this person and to, yeah. Well, post the comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Woo. Come on, Trump. Getting things done. Get the market up even higher. I'm counting on you, too.